Okay, so I've been really, really excited about, the interview I had and this whole situation. I've just sat here and have thought about pros and cons of the whole situation. And earlier I actually started to overthink quite badly. I was in my head to where I was almost talking myself out of it. Like, bro, you can't do this. There's a lot of change if you do this. If you take this, you realize like what you're gonna have to sacrifice, what you might have to do for a month or two just to make it work. But then I started to think, and man, I've gotten blessed by God so much lately. And when I've sat here and prayed and prayed and prayed, God, open doors, let this open doors so I can make enough money to, try to fight for my kids, open doors for my marriage, open doors for this, open doors for that. And then a door swings wide open and I start almost talking myself out of it. That's the kind of madness, a man's brain can run him through. But you start thinking about Proverbs and how it tells you to not lean on your own understanding, but trust the Lord with all of your heart, and that's just what I'm going to do. I'm not going to make a foolish decision. So if the money's not right, just because it sounds great, that would be foolish. But if the money's there, I'm making the sacrifices, I'm making the change, and I'm taking the risk, and I'm going for it. I got faith that God opened this door for me. I'm not going to let him open a door for me and then slam that thing shut right back in his face. So just isn't going to happen. I see what he's doing, and that's the whole thing. I want to walk it with him. I want to do this with him. And I believe he opened this door. I believe it with all my heart, and I'm taking full advantage of it. You ain't going to let fear keep me from walking through my blessings. It's just not happening anymore. The enemy has no hold over me, nor my heart, nor my brain. And, that's got to be a pretty comfortable place to finally be at. I'm grateful for that. But again, trust the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding.